stomach hurts.
I mean, from the Dairy Queen? Why?
I don't know, but off to a rough start. Okay.
I mean, let's just start off because I know everybody's been talking about it.
Yeah. Hey, well, first, hey,
how are y'all? Good
Welcome
evening.
back to
Another
episode of Not That Y'all Care in the slightest.
I think that we just need to really acknowledge that it was not y'all's cup of tea.
I totally agree. First episode's been out for a little bit.
Verdict's out.
Just want to say, we know y'all didn't care for it, did you? Y'all didn't care for it, did you?
We know y'all didn't care for it.
Y'all did not care for the first episode.
You thought you'd come to this and you thought you'd be like, okay, I want to see
this is something I'm going to enjoy.
You came to it with high hopes that you might enjoy something and just put yourself out there for a good reason.
Try something new, listen to something new, watch something new. Y'all didn't care for it, did you? Oh God. Okay. And sometimes that's a tough pill to swallow, but
for especially two young women.
Yes.
In
tech
creators
and stuff like us, and it is what it is. We are going to take that as a launching point and just push forward. I guess
all that you have to do is push forward and push through in those times of
and slip out
turmoil. Well, sometimes you might slip out. Sometimes you might slip
up.
I know y'all didn't care for it. Okay, before we get into it, I know y'all did not care for it.
Care for it much.
New scenery change alert.
Hello, we told y'all we were going to be in
Florida,
and look where we are, Florida.
So we made it to Florida. I mean, we walked through the door, and I genuinely was like, we can just go ahead and get into it.
Okay.
I was starving, so I went to Role Model last night. I got home at about 2
in LA.
I was like being really good because I was like, I do have a flight tomorrow. Got up at like 4:45 for my flight. I've been traveling all day. I have just been like kind of like
you had a long layover in Atlanta,
long
right?
layover. Then my flight got delayed over into where are we?
He flew into Panama City Beach. We are now in Carillon Beach, Florida. It's like near Rosemary, kind of 38 off the cusp of 38.
It's right off the cusp of that.
Cuspided.
Really,
area.
really pretty.
It's so pretty, but we were both kind of down and not in horrible moods when we arrived. Basically.
So like one thing about us, like you don't talk to me before my morning coffee. Like first of all, oh my God, cheers.
Truly,
we're
cheers.
doing coffee at what time is it?
It's 7:30 p.m. because he was traveling all day. You made it, thank God. I was with my mom in another area on 30A at her condominium.
An undisclosed location.
Well, we might disclose it in my vlog because she rents out her condo. So we're going to put that out there. We're going to put that out there in case anybody wants to drop by and see it at some point. That's going to be our first
sweepstakes.
Yes, that's our first sweepstakes winner.
It's a big scavenger hunt.
Right. Anyway, so I had to work some today and then I was driving my mom crazy all day. I've been with my mom for like 10 days straight and she always misses me when I'm gone. But when I'm back, it's like, my God, wow. I overwhelm her.
Hate to see her go, but love to watch her leave.
It's how it goes. I mean, I could just come in real hot and kind of never slow down until it's all said and done. I know it's crazy. I know it's crazy.
I don't believe it.
I know it's crazy. So I did like nothing compares to your travel day. You went through it, but I just had to do like a 45-minute Uber over here. It's not a competition. This is not a concert. This is not a concert.
This is not a concert.
Not a contest.
This is not a concert. Concert.
Or etc.
Okay.
I'm also actively trying to speak with my mic closer to my mouth today because that was some feedback that I gave myself, especially for the audio listeners. Sorry if you couldn't hear me. And I think we should also be more visually descriptive for the audio listeners as well. Something I thought about.
Kind of like let them know what we're talking about.
Right.
We do this on YouTube and now we got Spotify up. Thank you for the,
listens, views,
etc. Also remember to go. Give us 5 stars. Subscribe if you haven't. Throw us a like, a comment. We love.
They don't want to.
I know y'all don't want to. I know that's the last thing y'all possibly want to do.
But yeah, we didn't even mention that last time because I guess we didn't have anything out yet. But now we're out on all platforms. So if you listen,
the sport's blowing up. Like I think we've really gone virus.
We've gone virus on the first one. Also, so I'm holding my mic closer to my mouth. Guess what Tristan's wearing? You gonna throw your feet up?
Oh my God! I am wearing shoes because I got.
Toes out.
A lot of toes out comment. I was talking about being toe up, but I did not say my toes were going to be out.
But they truly were in about 70% of the shots.
They were in a lot of shots. I also just want to focus in on the jitterbug piece. I called Channing having a lot of anxiety because I was obviously very hungover, and I am vowing to never do that again on the podcast. And
yes.
I mean, when I watched it back, I was like texting Channing. I was like, we can't put this out. We can't put this out. Like I literally look insane. So I'm being very mindful of how I feel like I'm more relaxed today and I'm in a good headspace.
Yes, our little twitcher bug. He felt, you were paranoid about it. I said, first of all, we're always our own worst critics. Right. So you're going to see it worse than anyone else. Obviously, you were moving a lot, but like that's natural too. I was like moving my shirt and the mic cord and my hair and this and
like
that.
Doing cartwheels.
You were doing it a little bit more actively, but we all have those days. And that's what I told you to our, like we said before, our viewers understand and they were going to give us some grace.
Yeah.
And they did. No one even said anything about that. It was just all you. Somebody say something to you personally?
Yeah.
Who?
A lot of people.
Okay.
That's people come up to me on the street. Oh my God, I did meet someone at Role Model who was a new podcast listener.
Really?
Yes.
That's sweet.
Name slipped my mind. It was very, very loud and we were getting escorted to a different area.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Well, love you, honey. That's so
thank you
sweet.
so
Tristan loved meeting you, didn't you?
I sure did.
And
it actually really did like make my
that's so. And the
when
day
we're
that
in
it
situations
came out,
like that, like
it's so sweet.
We're shell shocked a majority of the time when we when we get some people coming up to us. Also, like we love it. So like. I feel like it happens a lot if we're like at a bar, like we're on vacation somewhere, or really not. I mean, I guess it's really when we're traveling. Right. Sometimes in LA when other people are visiting. But
I'm trying to think. Yeah, at like some bars, and then one time at the 1975 concert, I got recognized, which was cracking me up because I was with like Brooke and I don't know, like all of our friends, and they came up to me. I love your videos. I was like, "Are you talking to me?"
Boom.
Too sweet. Okay, so you're gonna sit a little bit more still today.
I think I'm doing good.
Shoes on. You're gonna do great.
People are. I feel like they're already gonna notice. Shoes are on. Oh, these are my new Adidas. I really like them.
I have shoes on too, which I had my Adidas on last week. This week I have my crocheted wedges.
You get a lot of compliments on those crocheted wedges.
Everywhere I go, people just kind of stare and they're like, "Those are unique."
It's definitely good. I like the beats.
I don't know if they're compliments, but people do notice them. So thank you.
Agreed.
Okay, yeah. So second episode. Thank you everyone for returning. Or if you're listening for the first time,
welcome in.
Welcome in. So we walked into this condo both in a really bad mood, and like you said, one thing about us, we are gonna have to eat. We really don't skip meals, and we also need additional snacks and beverages throughout every single day as well.
Connor had made the horrible mistake.
We're staying with our friend Connor P.
Yes, it's his 30th birthday, so we're doing like 30th birthday collab with wedding weekend collab for Aaron M. Of course.
Yeah, so that's why we're in Florida, and / a little bit of R&R for once.
We need once like
we needed it. Yeah, so we're gonna try to relax some too, and we're working while we're here because Grind never stops. We have about 90 jobs. And grind's not going to stop, but we're having fun. And you know what? Yes, we're excited. For this side hustle, we're excited.
We're supposed to be at the welcome party right now, but he said, you know what? We got to sit down and do...
Our viewers come first.
Our viewers come first. Y'all come first. And we're always going to say that.
Of course.
I did see someone in our DMs already saying like she's ready for merch. And I wish I could remember her name. But I mean, we are too. We were talking about it last week about like all the fun ideas that we could do. And
the world is our oyster.
It is our oyster shell.
Exactly.
Agreed.
Okay, yeah, so you came in, we were exhausted, and then we couldn't really barely speak because we also go really nonverbal when we're both hungry because we just have no energy. And where we are in Florida, there's not a lot of like, I guess, Uber Eats, DoorDash kind of thing. Tristan, talked about your health and wellness, so it's fine. This isn't like anything negative, but Tristan gets priority DoorDash. So
I do priority DoorDash.
Yours typically comes like right when we're ready for it, which I love. So I was like, Tristan, order something now. I'm starving. I was like shaking, physically shaking.
We were both really like, we do start shaking and
shivering.
Really, we both agreed like
lightheaded.
Channing just said, she was like, we're gonna have to eat on the patio and you can't speak.
We're not speaking until we eat. So the quickest delivery was, of course, Dairy Queen. Everything else, 77 minutes. It was literally 75-minute wait with like
for just like
$30 delivery fee.
Or like and the delivery fee. I think Chili's delivery fee was $11.99. I'm so sorry, but we don't have a town hearse.
Right,
here.
And you're a priority DoorDash member. Hello.
I mean, so like I'm a valued employee and like,
we need our food. Yeah. So then we sat outside. We didn't speak for probably.
We tried to sit outside, and then all the chairs were tie roped together to each other.
Zip ties on the chairs outside. So we were already in a horrible mood, stomping out there, bringing our food out, and then like pulling the chairs out, stuck together.
They're gonna be stuck together.
We couldn't even laugh because we were in such a horrible mood.
We did post that on the Instagram, so you all have seen it. Check it out.
Jesus. But once we eat, then the energy levels go back up, smiles come back on our faces.
It's really crazy how quick of a turnaround it is.
Right. I was thinking about too, the first time I visited LA, and like a lot of people there, our friends thankfully have like pretty normal eating patterns, but a lot of people in LA are, you know, health and wellness. Da, da, da. This was even before Ozempic too, so I don't know what was going on, but people were not eating.
They were not.
And me and Tristan went to a 4th of July party, and like, you remember? Obviously, you remember this in like 2018 or something, and we like had gone out the night before, so I was like sick, hungover. Obviously, like I need something to eat first thing in the morning, especially if I'm hungover. And then we like drove to like Hermosa Beach or somewhere for a 4th of July party, and there was no food.
No food at the event.
And I was like, before I even socialize and begin to think about drinking, we're gonna have to eat.
We are gonna have to.
So me and Tristan left the party, walked to a walking distance restaurant, and
bistro and grill,
bar and bistro, etc. It was the same kind of vibe where we sat down and just looked down or looked at our phone and didn't speak until the food came and we ate. Mm-hmm.
So you're not alone if you were going through that, because we're also going through that with you.
Yes,
as we typically always do.
Of course.
We're at the beach.
You want to give them a little visual about our condo? I mean, it's gorgeous.
I'm looking at we are in a high rise right on the beach. I mean, you know,
the view is gorgeous.
Redneck girls like us don't get opportunities like this too often, so we feel really blessed and highly favored that we're kind of able to be here right now.
Absolutely.
And you know, I'm sure we're gonna have a big sweepstakes giveaway where y'all can come stay at the condo with us.
Right.
Huge mansion, kind of Spring Breakers, Project X vibe. I think that could be really pretty.
I do too. With like Adagianos catering for every meal, so we don't get hungry. Stuff like that.
This is where we're at. Is very close to one of the originators of Adagianos.
Truly.
Should you tell some of the new viewers like a little bit about Adagianos?
Of course, I would love to. So Adagianos,
and I'm just gonna make sure that we're recording too.
Could be helpful, huh?
I think we are, Channing.
How would you be able to see?
Right there on the left corner.
Okay, that looks.
We're new women in tech.
Forgive us. Give us a beat.
All right, Adagianos. Tell them.
Adagianos is one of our favorite restaurants that we just kind of carry on about like all the time. It's like honestly an ongoing joke, which is the sad part. It's not a real restaurant. We're always
kidding.
Of course, we're obviously joking. Jesus. Basically, one time me and Tristan were down at 30A having a Valentine's Day dinner, one-on-one, of course, date night.
My wifey.
Wifey goals. This was probably like 6 or 7 years ago. And it was Valentine's Day. We went to this restaurant on 38th Italian called Angelina's. And we were staying at a condominium called Adagio. And so we combined Adagio and Angelina's and made it into Adagianos.
Adagianos.
And then we just haven't ever stopped speaking about it since.
We won't go into what happened after the fateful.
Not into explicit detail. But my stomach was upset.
We had we won't go into explicit details just yet on episode 2. You know, maybe by like
episode 12.
Episode 12 will drop someone. I feel like Craig could probably drop and remind us on episode 12.
Yes, Craig F.
Yeah, maybe in like however many weeks. That's in 10 weeks.
10 weeks, remind us.
Set a reminder, 10 weeks.
I have a couple IBS stories maybe I could share.
That's going to be when we're all more family and we're all like comfortable. We are family, but like there are just some things that like we're not privy to share right now.
10 weeks.
And that's not to say that in 10 weeks.
We won't get there because I know that we will.
If there wasn't a link, we were trying to get you there.
It's just pretty
tough.
Graphic.
Yes.
And we'll leave it at that.
So a lot of memories with Adagianos, and there's so many different versions of it. You guys already pick it up as well, which we love. We have pop-ups all over the continental U.S. and beyond.
And international too.
Yeah. International waters too.
Exactly. So anyway, let us drop in the comments below your favorite Adagianos location to dine in or even do carry out
What's your favorite?
Do what now for me?
What's your favorite?
Do what now for me now?
What's your favorite now?
My favorite, to be honest, probably the Lighthouse location in the Northeast.
Ooh.
Have you been to that one, Tristan?
I have not.
It just opened. So I went for the grand opening.
Because you were doing construction on it.
I wouldn't say construction. You're close, though. I was doing a little bit
almost on the money?
Almost on the Snake Eyes. Not quite there. You're getting there.
Okay, right. 2 streets past the Snake
Rodeo,
Eyes.
2 streets past Rodeo. I was doing a little bit more of the architectural pieces. And yeah. I don't know. Okay. Anything else to share that I'm allowed to say publicly yet. So.
Right. It's all coming out. And
the wash,
it's not public. The grand opening, are you having now?
Hell yes. Oh my God. It was all over social media. Boom.
Who posted it?
Tristan.
I did not see it.
The CEO.
I did not see it.
Cheers. Another coffee break. We're going to be wired by the end of this.
I know. We're going to be wired. For those that are listening on audio, we're just sipping our coffee. It tastes so bad.
Yeah.
You like yours?
Connor P got some weird type of like Cinnabon creamer that's like, I like sweets, but this is not it. Anyway, I'm going to keep sipping it.
Well, I don't know if you had anything else on that note, but maybe we could go into kind of a new segment that we wanted to start, like our word of the week.
We're going to start doing something word of the week.
But I didn't want to freak you out. We're going to start doing word of the week. A lot of people, we did a video where kind of we got a bunch of feedback where we were talking. Channing made me a dictionary with all of our friends for my birthday of all the like insane words that we say and
that have come up with through the years. So like including Adagianos or like snake eyes.
Some of them are like not safe for work that we're not able to kind of like speak on
this platform.
On this platform or any platform. That's just more so like, maybe if you see us out in public, it might come out of our mouth.
Right.
But we're just not able to kind of explicitly say that.
But a lot of them we are, and we did those in a little dictionary of us vlog.
Yeah.
You're not taking a deep breath, are you?
I was taking a deep breath. Well, I also got distracted by the lobster.
Yeah.
That reminds me of Mr. Jimmy's lobster.
Yes.
My dad used to have a really big...
Shout out Mr. Jimmy.
Shout out Mr. Jimmy.
Mr. Jimmy Watson.
Yerp.
So we're going to try to do some structured segments.
Yeah.
As they come. So word of the week is going to be our first one.
I'm nervous because I don't know. I think Channing picked it out, so I'm not sure what it is.
I have two. We're going to start a shared note where we're like stuff we just start saying throughout the week. We're going to write it down.
Right.
Also, we're not that good at documenting it. And then sometimes we forget. So the first one is just a nickname that I came up with for Tristan.
God, stop.
It's for Tristan, but you could say it to anybody. I thought you were coming around to it. You don't like it?
I don't think so.
Do you not want me to say it?
You can say it.
All right. So this is, first of all, Tristan edited the first episode, and didn't he do a good job? You really did. But after we filmed, I said, you're not going to wait until the night before this to start editing it, are you? No, that's in like a week and a half. No. I'm doing it way in advance so we can review it. When did you start editing it?
Night before. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
So
I didn't know that I was going to have something every single day.
You're busy. That is what it is. You're always busy. So
yeah.
You need to think about that.
Yeah, it just needs to be like more of a thing that I think about.
Anyway, you work better under pressure. I'm very like OCD, need to do something like 3 or 4 days in advance to just plan things mentally. But that's that. And you did great with it, as I knew you would.
So how does that get back to the word?
Can I get into it? Or can you give me a second or not really? Okay, so anyway, he's calling me at like 10 p.m. It was like maybe 8 for you. I was in Alabama, so I was on Central Time. I was like, I'm about to go to bed. Like, what do you need?
You were on specific time, were you?
You were on specific time. I was on centralized.
Nice.
Oh, cool. So he called me at 10 p.m. like, hello, like I just need you here for support. And I was kind of already getting delirious. I was exhausted, so I was getting a little woozy. Oh my God.
Holy shit.
Anyway, I was just like, hey, Bulldog, what do you need? What's up? And then that's when you were kind of starting to talk about your twitching stuff too. So hi, my twitching Bulldog, stuff like that. So hey, Bulldog, there you are, Bulldog.
Hi, Bulldog.
Good morning, Bulldog. Hi, Bulldog.
Well, and then that wasn't even like, that was like, what the fuck? And then she started, which we do this like pretty much all the time, like especially like a couple years ago. Actually, we still do it, but we'll have I'm in like 900 texts with Channing, and just with us and one other person that we'll just add in just randomly, and we'll say that phrase. So she actually did that to me with all of our friends.
So they all solo texted him, hey, Bulldog.
Hi, Bulldog. How are you, Bulldog?
Good evening, Bulldog.
You doing okay, Bulldog?
I just thought it was cute, but like you can call anybody Bulldog. It's not just you, but I love it for you. So hi, Bulldog. That's number 1. Number 2, you know what number 2 is going to be?
I don't.
Okay, so number 2 is going to be something that's called a marquee item.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
I am obsessed with this.
Okay.
I love the marquee.
So what's something to you that's like, this is a marquee item
of
Tristan's?
I don't. Woo. The mind goes to a couple things.
Nice.
Agreed.
You can think about it. I don't even know what my marquee item is, but it's just like something that's like top line, top of the shelf. When you think of Tristan, this is your marquee item, like an important item, or it can even be something stupid, and then you just call that your marquee. Ooh, like, oh, hold on. Are you ready to go? Hold on. Let me grab my marquee item.
Yeah.
Oh, I left my marquee item in the car.
Yeah. Like, so I feel like, I can go anything. I'm trying to think of one that's more specific to me. I don't really.
And oh my God, I didn't mean to put you on the spot.
You are putting me on the spot. Well, I was thinking of when everyone asked what we should hang on the walls. Yeah. I got a couple individual texts and comments and DMs saying, when I think of Tristan, I just think of like a vape or something. So
And Brooke said liquor bottles.
Liquor bottles could also be really
your marquee
pretty.
item.
That could be my marquee item.
So what are y'all's marquee items?
My realistic marquee item would be my hat.
That's what I told you.
Hat.
Hats, yes. Or like sneakers for you, I think would be a marquee item.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What would be like
my marquee item?
I guess. I was thinking like your play marquee item. But really So
you can have a professional marquee item and then a play marquee item.
So kind of sounds like macchiato. Play macchiato and then you have a faux macchiato.
So my faux marquee item is going to be probably my ooh. I mean, I didn't think of one either. I just like the
I'm gonna bleep it out.
Okay, so my number one marquee item is gonna be my and you don't want my marquee item slipping. That's all I'm gonna say. You do not want to see my marquee item slipping out. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. My marquee just slipped. Woo! Kidding.
I think some of you will probably know. I am gonna bleep it out. Some of you will probably know that kind of insert because when it slips out, it just slips out, and you kind of have no control of it.
But like
you definitely feel it.
I feel my marquee starting to slip out, but
my marquee item has slipped out of my person.
Damn, I miss my marquee item.
I do too.
You do?
Yes.
Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring it up.
It's fine.
Anyway, what's y'all's favorite marquee item? So I just thought that was funny. And then that's just something new we've kind of started saying this week. So that's a new segment, word of the week. So
word of the week. What are y'all's favorite words? Let us know in comments.
I agree.
What y'all, because a lot of y'all had, I guess when we did the video, a lot of y'all had kind of your favorite slang that you use with your friends.
Right.
/ me Chauncey was a really big one.
Chauncey, of course.
But if you haven't, go watch that video. We'll link it in the description, and that can kind of give you a sense
background of what we're possibly talking about.
Yeah. A little bit of a token unlock for you. So you're welcome.
Our Marquee dictionary.
One thing about us, we love to take a little bit of a break. What? Not that y'all would even know that, really. I guess maybe if it cuts.
To rest our voices and such as.
Yeah. We like to do vocal warm-ups. Oh, we also both sing.
He didn't
say
I
could
sing.
We could do, I really do. Well, now that we have a podcast channel, we can really just we could release a single.
I think we should.
I think we should release a single. We've been talking so long about wanting to do, get in the studio. Because, for work, sometimes I go into the studio with, artists, and it's so exciting to see. However, they're so talented because they're with, producers and,
She's got that raw talent.
Yeah, they've got that raw, magnetic.
Real raw.
That's their piece.
100%. That's their marquee.
That's their marquee item and piece. And we're not there. We bring the vocals. We're gonna need someone to, again, I know we talk a lot about pro bono things that we need, but that's unfortunately we don't have it yet. And one day we will have that. We're striving for excellence, etc.
And you never know until you inquire.
And you never know until you.
But with that being said, why don't we give a shout out to our friend Brittany B, who did release a single.
Oh, Brittany B.
Hello?
Have y'all? Oh my God, wait, there's another one coming out tonight.
By the time this comes out, it'll be out.
There will be another one released. So, I mean, we have a lot of things put in the description. We'll put that in the description too.
Absolutely. Yeah. So, as if she doesn't already do it all, she also is a gorgeous
huge things
singer.
coming.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, it's really, really nuts what that young woman can do with her vocals.
Yeah.
Her nodules
and her noggin and
Channing.
What? I got my mom to listen to her Broski report.
Oh, did you?
In the car the other day.
What was Tia's reaction?
She had never listened to it before, and it was it was the one about her gallbladder and all that. So it was just a lot to swan dive into, but obviously she loved it. I was like, Brittany's kind of as crazy as us, yet she's one of the smartest people I know.
Right.
So she's
as crazy as us, but also
Brilliant.
what she is capable of saying and keeping in her brain really, really scares me.
Right.
How she's kind of able to do that.
Right. And she's obviously huge and so talented and smart, but then she also is just genuine and one of a great friend to us.
Yeah.
And it's definitely a sweetheart, and it's
definitely a sweetheart inside and out.
Just like us.
We like to surround ourselves with Southern bros.
I agree. Okay, next segment.
Yeah, and it's not always gonna be all these segments, but we thought
we're trying some segments just to get
let
a
us
little
know
bit
what
of
y'all like. Let us know what you don't like.
Yeah.
Let us know what you want to hear. We don't fucking know.
These are just trial and error.
How would we know until we try?
Yeah.
God.
How are we supposed to know? This is our second episode, y'all. We don't have a damn clue, okay? So if you
This is our second episode.
Okay.
It's the second episode.
Which episode is this?
Second.
Okay.
Almost third. After it was the first one was last week.
Okay, cool, Tristan. All right. Second segment of the second episode is going to be... Are you getting upset?
Yeah.
Get emotional.
It brought on the tears.
Let's not do the tears again. What brought on the tears?
It brought on the tears.
Okay, second segment of the second episode is going to be something called...
I forgot, actually.
Roast and toast.
Oh, yes.
Okay, I thought your brain was more on this week.
My brain is more on, but now I'm like...
Getting flustered.
I'm getting flustered. I just want to say, like, I've been so still. It's like kind of insane how still I've been. Maybe I'm focusing more on being still than utilizing my brain power.
But I do like that you're keeping your legs closed.
I am keeping my legs.
Close your legs to married men.
Someone did comment, did you want to be in the splits or not really?
My sister she texted me was, do you want your legs open or closed? I was genuinely asking. Anyway, we are doing something called Roast and Toast, where we say something from the past week that we want to roast, kind of like hate on a little bit, and something that we want to toast. So something positive that happened to us in the past week.
Yeah. You want to get us started?
I'll say, let's start with roast.
Maybe we start with roast and then
end
go
on
to
a high.
Yes.
Okay.
Always end on a high.
117%.
49,000?
Awesome. So I want to start with my roast of the week. They're kind of combined. I was out of LA the past week and a half ish with my family, which is going to go into my toast.
Big hiatus.
But my roast is that because I was out of town, I missed a few birthday parties. So shout out to Frankie, Emma, and Marshall. Happy birthday. It looked like y'all all had a great time celebrating without me. I couldn't have rescheduled when I came back in town.
I know y'all had a very, very, very big weight off your shoulders that with me gone. With you gone.
It was like you could finally breathe, like one less huge thing to worry about. Like I can finally relax.
I could finally breathe and just like have fun without you there. I finally felt like I could just like
breathe a little bit.
Like you know when you take a sigh of relief. I could like
like breathe in.
I could finally feel just myself coming back to life a little bit. Almost
color came back in your cheeks.
Color came back in my cheeks, almost a little bit too much.
Right. But Tristan actually did text me that on my birthday this past year. He was like, I love you so much. Like, happy birthday. First of all, I was with you until like after midnight. And then you got home 10 minutes later. It was really sweet. But you got home like 11 minutes later. Happy birthday. I love you so much. I feel like, or I wouldn't. You were trying to say like I wouldn't be able to breathe without you, and you're like, I can finally breathe without you.
I can finally breathe without you.
Trying to
do like a real compliment, which we like do typically, but not like all the time because we just know.
Be sweet, right?
And then it just kind of.
I can finally breathe without
catapulted off and through. So.
Yep. Okay, so that's my roast. Was missing the big parties because I like to see NBC and out on the social scene.
You like to dress up, don't you?
Well, as do you.
Get your makeup done.
Nice.
Get your lashes curled.
So do you.
Get your hair twirled.
You should do glam for episode 3.
I should.
Or do glam for episode 12 when we do those big bombshell
releases. When we do bombshells, maybe I'll be getting my makeup done while you do some bombshells.
That's perfect. Okay.
Or like every bombshell you release, that'll be another product that I put on my face.
Well, we're going to be doing drag on him.
So we're going to be doing a huge drag episode. I'd be happy to do a drag transformation.
I would love that.
With maybe a wig. Oh, we'll bring Brittany and we'll bring Nick Norsha.
To do your glam. Yeah. And then put the fake boobs on you and
stuff.
That would be perfect.
I agree.
What's your roast, Tristan? Do you have one?
My roast, I have just been going. And I know that sounds like very much like, I feel like a lot of people say that, but it has been like, I think, we had birthday celebrations Wednesday for Liza and Marshall and Frankie. And then Thursday, I forgot what I did. I think I had a work thing. And then Friday, Marshall's birthday. Saturday, Frankie and Emma's birthday. I went to the cake store twice because I did the cakes.
In like 24 hours?
Yeah, I picked up the cake. Like there's this place in West Hollywood called Cake and Art. They do like cakes for celebrities and such. Myself included, of course. Oh my God.
Absolutely.
And so I was like, I picked it up Friday. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I feel like I work.
You're gonna be their number one customer.
Yeah, and I do work cakes there too. So I'm there at least every other week.
Do they recognize you?
Now they're starting to. Sometimes like I'll send someone to grab it.
Right.
But now
you need an employee discount, Tristan.
I know. Well, no, I really want to start getting like a code. You know, they just celebrated their 50 years in West Hollywood.
Oh my gosh, congratulations.
And he said 50 years in West Hollywood is like 3,000 years, which I could not agree more.
No, for sure.
Every time you go, you kind of age
a couple decades.
Centuries.
Okay, love.
And then that birthday, and then another birthday on Sunday for Cameron.
But Tristan, you are always nonstop. You always like, like after this.
I know.
You were like, he's always like that, y'all. Like, you never take. Well, you can't. I mean, you just always have work stuff or social stuff. Like,
yeah. It's all, but I really, every day's a blessing. I mean, every day's a blessing.
Oh my God. I love that mentality.
No, you do fucking not. No, you do fucking not. Yeah, I'm not doing this. I'll walk off set. We didn't
not off our set. Please don't walk off our beautiful
I'm gonna walk
set.
off our seaside balcony right now.
Into the this isn't even a specific.
What is this one? We don't have a name for the other oceans.
The Gulf.
This is the Gulf of the Gulf. And I think it's kind of the Gulf.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Okay, so that's your roast.
Okay.
You're so nonstop.
I'm so nonstop. It's
like
crazy.
So popular. Like, oh my God. And never get a second to chill.
Okay, toast.
Like I said, mine are a little bit combined because my toast or my pardon my back pillow.
Pardon my reach.
You're fine. So my toast is, while I was out of town missing the events, of course, I was having a gorgeous time with my family. I went on a very wholesome family trip to Dollywood, USA. And
that's an amusement park.
Yes, it's in, excuse me, that's in Woo!
Okay.
All good?
Some in your throat?
Pat
got your.
What was that? Hello?
Somebody
upstairs. On the 5th floor. They must know we're filming.
Literally.
Okay. Yeah. So it's in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. I thought it was in Gatlinburg. They're apparently like right by each other. But yes, it's an amusement park. So like rides. No characters. I was going to say characters.
No characters. Dolly wasn't there?
Dolly was not there. She was apparently there the weekend before.
Oh, she was. I did see that, actually.
I think it was the opening of the season or something. So hate that I missed her, but I did have my Dolly wedges that I revealed, and I actually wore around the park, and I still have blisters on my feet.
Okay.
But that was my toast, is that I had a great time with my family. I know they did not care for me to join on the trip. I know they would have preferred that I was not there.
No, they would have absolutely wanted anyone else
to be in my place.
Except for me.
I had a good time. And Dollywood, it was cute. It was almost like Disney vibes x Six Flags vibes, because it was cute, like family, wholesome vibes, like cute, colorful, clean park vibes, but also had like bigger roller coasters like Six Flags that someone even such as like myself enjoyed too. So
a lot of other people can enjoy it as well also as additional.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Well, good. I'm glad. It was really good to hear that. I'm glad. I mean, I know you were so much happier that you were not with me for once in your life, and I know this entire week has just been daunting for you.
Very nice break. Yes.
Knowing
that we would
I'm
be
gonna
reunited
stomp
today.
my ass in here.
Why'd you censor the word fat but not ass?
I'm gonna stomp in my ass in here, and you're not gonna appreciate it.
Okay.
But I was gonna say.
What's your toast?
My toast.
What's your toast?
Well, I mean, it's clear that you don't give a literal fuck about, what we've launched the past week, but the reaction to our podcast has been a definite toast. And then also like kind of getting to celebrate it here this weekend and celebrate all of our, this past week has been so many celebrations. We've got birthdays, we've got work stuff for both of us. We've got podcasts, we've got wedding, we've got 30th and more birthdays. We've got love, we're in love. And you're bad. You're being bad. Just stop.
Sorry. Ooh.
Stop. You're being bad.
No PDA. Ooh.
And we've just got so much coming up. We've got Coachella. I guess when this is coming out, we'll be going to Coachella. Well, I'll be going.
You will.
For weekend 1. Yes. So that
it's so exciting. And it's spring outside. Weather's getting warmer. That always truly puts me in a good mood.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's truly so much to celebrate right now.
Amen. Tristan, I love it.
I do too.
Okay, cool. It's awesome.
Thank you. Awesome.
Cool.
After you. Did you?
Where are you?
Sorry. One more time for me. One more time for me. What'd you say?
Nothing. worry about it.
Can
Okay.
I hear you?
All okay?
Yes.
Cool.
That's hysterical.
I agree. Okay, let's move on to you want to move on to the last thing that we want to do today?
Sure.
We put this out on our story this morning just because we've talked about it and it's something that we enjoy doing. And that is going to be the prank call session
Of the podcast.
And so we did get quite a few submissions.
A lot of people were submitting. It's amazing.
Which I love. Y'all want to see everybody get pranked, don't you? Some people submitted
Holy shit.
themselves, which I also love.
We could just call some people up and just like say hey as
like
well.
shout outs too.
Yeah.
Okay. And also, are we doing this just all about that number?
I guess so. I mean, you could do *6, or I could do *67 on mine.
Okay. So let me go to the submissions really quick.
Something's gotta give it to.
Also, I think we're gonna choose, like, obviously, this is gonna maybe be a recurring segment, so we'll maybe choose some each time.
Right.
But I think we should do the ones that gave us the most detail because that makes it more realistic. So some people, if you DM'd us like a name and number and make and model, first of all, hell yes, that's number one.
Yeah,
what
really,
we asked
really,
for. That's
really great
perfect.
job.
But also, if you could give us like a city or a landmark in the surrounding area, because we like to say like you hit my car at the CVS on.
Yeah, like we need like street, city. Like we're not trying to steal your identity, but like if you want it to be as successful as possible, like
we need it as
you
many
really
details.
are going to need to give us like a smidgen more details. I feel so horrible. Thank you so much.
So much. Okay, so we could do this one. They said if you mention hitting a gas meter with your car.
He will relate. Oh, wait. Did they give us a name? Oh, well, Tucker, of course.
Tucker.
We're calling Tucker M.
This was submitted by Tori.
Do you want to
H.
Do you want to take this one?
I want you to take the first one. I'm going to take the second one.
Wait, what does it say?
Tucker Moore. If you mention hitting a gas meter with your car, he will relate. I swear.
I wish she would have told us like where's from. Does she have something in her bio where she's from?
You know what they say. That's her bio. Okay, well, should we not do that one?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
We're just going to have to like kind of go with it. Tucker?
Please answer, Tucker. Tucker M. Say, is this Tucker M?
Nervous. Maybe I should just call with my number. I feel like we normally do just talk.
Hello.
What's up, man? Is this Tucker? Tucker M?
Yes.
Hey, man. Sorry to kind of call you like this. I got a note on the front of my Tiguan. Dude, I hate it, but like it looks like someone like ran into a gas meter. There's a huge dent on my Tiguan, man, and somebody's got to cover the damages. Your name and your name and number was on my windshield, like in a little note. I don't know what to say. I mean, somebody's got to fess up because this is pretty fucked up. Like my car has a shit ton of damage and like. I mean, your name is on the note, and like, I don't know what to do.
The gas meter?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Shit, man.
So.
What did you do? What are you talking about? What did you do? I'm so sorry. He has a problem with this. He does.
Well, I mean, what's gonna happen? Because like somebody's.
Oh my god, I know who this is. What are you talking about?
Switch into your other voice.
Wait, here. Here. Go ahead. Well, I mean,
Like, I was like sensing a little bit. I was like, wait, I think I know what this is.
Well,
Damn.
We didn't mean to keep y'all.
We did not mean to keep y'all. We did not mean to bother y'all. I mean, we forgot all. What are y'all doing tonight?
We're just on our way to HEB. You know how it is.
Ooh, you get some ice cream.
Absolutely.
Hell yes.
Well, send us pictures and please enjoy. And if you could just Venmo Tristan for the damages, Tucker and
just Venmo as soon as you can, ASAP as possible. Thank you so much.
Send over a credit card number.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much.
All right, we'll talk
thank
soon.
you so much. We love you. Bye, Tori. Bye, Tucker.
It's aight.
No worries. Thanks.
I mean,
She
damn.
was with Tori. The one
They
that
must
submitted
be.
it.
They must be screwing.
Tori and Tucker, are y'all screwing?
Okay, Tori didn't say that she was screwing him, but it seems like
Let's send them a picture
something's gotta see.
and say, "Are y'all screwing?"
Yeah, that means something's going on. Save that for us.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, let's choose one more. And
Did I do okay?
Yes, you were correct.
I'm not really good at it when I'm like pretty sober, but
you are. That was good.
Okay, thank you.
Someone said that their boyfriend answers a lot of *667 calls, so I need to try to find that one.
Okay, that sounds great. Oh my god, and role model last night. Oh my god. Okay, so on my story, I know that, or on the Not That Y'all Care story, I put like I wanted to be Sally. So here I am, like, you know, I'm texting role model. I'm texting him like, where are you? Like, he's like asking me where I am. Like, I'm getting drinks. I'm so busy. Right. He's like, where are you? Like, come backstage. Can't
start the show without you.
Can't start the show without you. Like, I need you like for my hugs before like where's my hug kind of thing before. And you know, I finally made it. I told him, I was like, I'm not comfortable going out on stage.
I know. Who did he pick?
Renee Rapp. And he know, like,
because he knew that you're too shy.
He knew the one person that would hurt me, that I care so much about.
Baby.
No, it's okay.
Baby. Hey.
She's like, I finally picked me, and then he can't even.
Hey.
No, it's fine. You're safe now.
Baby, you're safe.
Stop.
You're safe.
Stop.
You're safe. Hey. I kept doing that to my sister in Hollywood, and she like slapped me. Okay.
She slapped me. Okay.
So next we are going to do Rose submitted her boyfriend Sam. He has a black Toyota Tacoma.
Is anyone that's DMing us like not screwing someone?
Somebody DM us with a submission that you're not screwing.
That you're single,
okay?
that you don't know who you want to fuck with. Like,
yeah, I also thought that was funny too. Like, maybe if you have like an ex that you want us to call, or like an arch enemy.
Yes, that is what we need.
We'll do that
yeah,
next time.
We'd much rather that.
Well, I like the car ones.
I do too.
Like something a little bit more like deep drama.
We need like stories. Like, you've got to give us like, because we will build it out.
Paragraphs. Yes. Just give us like the background and we can take it from there.
Give me something and I'll give you a whole lot more. Not really? That hard.
Yeah.
Yes.
Give me something, then turn around and give me a shit ton more. Okay. Thanks. All right. So you dial it, but I'll speak.
Okay.
He has a black Toyota Tacoma. Truck has a rooftop tent. He picks up unknown calls because he gets for work.
Okay, cool.
But I don't know what area.
I forgot. Did we need to censor the other person's number out? Because I feel like I said it right, like on live. And by on live, I just mean
I don't think you said it out loud, but that's fine. 970.
Oh, I guess we could just look up where 970 is.
That's very true.
Oh,
sorry.
Back to the call.
Oh my goodness. Western and northern parts of Colorado. I don't know what west and north is in Colorado.
I don't either.
Hey Siri, what are the western and northern cities in Colorado? Northern.
Northern.
Denver, Boulder, Fort Collins.
I'll just
say near the Rockies.
yes.
Okay, you hit my T1 near the Rockies.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're going to be. Everyone's like screwing except for us.
Okay, 8 times in a row. If he doesn't answer, we'll give up.
Okay, now I am freaking pissed.
1 minute ago, I was fine. Now I am fucking
Now I am
pissed.
freaking pissed.
Okay, what? So, do another one or no?
Yeah, we have to.
Your call has
Hang up.
I'm beyond pissed.
Okay, well, should we give up? All right, y'all, give us more information for next week. And
we need more information.
I don't know what to say other than we need more information.
I don't know what to say
and y'all need to tell these people to answer on like before it even starts ringing.
we don't like to wait. Time to wait.
We don't like to wait.
We've got places to be. We've got people to see. So we just need more information. That's all I can say. I was also thinking if we wanted to, like maybe tomorrow morning we could do like we could bring in like Connor and Trey and just have them say, hey, we could do some preliminary questions and stuff.
You think?
Maybe.
I was also thinking maybe like the last week of every month we bring on a guest.
Yeah, that's
for like
cute.
A full podcast.
Yeah.
So they could say hello and then, but that won't be our official guest.
No, that will not be our official guest.
No, that will not be our official.
You are going to be shocked.
Maybe the 4th week of every month we do an official guest episode.
Yes.
You agree with that? Because I hadn't even mentioned that to you. I hope you're aligned.
No, I was thinking about that earlier, Jen.
Okay, cool.
Thank y'all so much for listening to this week's episode of Not That Y'all Care. I mean, make sure to go subscribe to us on YouTube, follow us on Instagram, text us more information. That could be smiled upon. Venmo us, Tristan W17.
Channing-Glenn.
Yeah, minimum $5K. Each would be
per individual.
Per individual.
Per unit.
Per capita. I don't know what else we have. We have TikTok. just go comment.
Yeah, go comment. Thank you for everyone that's already obviously liked and subscribed.
Literally
and
adore y'all to death.
But also don't forget to review. And we forgot to say that in the first episode.
Yeah.
Review.
Tell us some feedback. If you're
Yes.
going to have like major feedback, please just DM us. We'd rather
If there's anything critical, DM us.
DM a bitch, let a bitch know like one-on-one. Because like we're not like, we're not
can't
susceptible to the public like
negativity yet. Let
We're not at that
us
level.
build up our confidence and
So if you have something you really want to like, get off your chest and like
yeah.
speak with us about, you can
Let
do
us
that in privacy of our DMs.
and then maybe after episode 12, we'll take those publicly.
Yes.
It all goes down on episode 12.
It all goes down on episode 12. We've got to make it to episode 12.
Apparently.
That's going to be our season finale. And then we'll
That's
break.
a good idea.
Yeah, we'll break
for like 20, 30 minutes and then come back for season 2.
And then we'll be back the next week for season 2.
Yay. Okay. Thank y'all for listening. And
Hope y'all enjoyed, and we'll see y'all next week.
Yes. And everyone that we called, thank you for the submissions. But we need more info. And y'all, I really hope y'all aren't screwing.
Yeah, and just pick up the fucking phone. And I really,
really
honest to God, hope
y'all aren't
you know why
screwing.
they didn't answer. Screwing.
All right. Well, we're going to go to this wedding welcome party and kind of, we'll maybe screw. Bye.
All right, bye,
Love
y'all. Love you.